because it's all part of the plan.
DJ Ill Will. DJ Ill Will. DJ Ill Will
is being led by the Ultimate Warrior.
We need the best. That's why you're here.
But now,
What's got Billy so spooked?
there's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man.
What's going on, man? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Knobs YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key. What's going on, YouTube? Shout out to my subscribers. We are doing another retro movie review, and this time I'm doing one of my favorites. This is in my top 10 of my movies, not in my top 5, but my top 10, and that's Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. This got a phenomenal cast. You got Apollo in here. Hey, I call him Apollo. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I call him Apollo from the Rocky series, but yes, man. This is one of my favorites. I can't even remember when I first watched this. I can't remember why or how I started just watching it nonstop on reruns. Every time it was on TV, I stopped and watch it. I don't know, but I just know it's one of my favorites, man. And this is another special reason this movie is special to me, because it came out in 1987. I was born in 1987. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, man. And I think one of the main reasons I like it, because I always enjoy survival movies. Having a group of people who are in a situation where you're not knowing who's going to survive to the end. Is going to be that one lone survivor or a couple survivors. Aliens does this a lot in their series. And I don't think I was an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan then. I mean, the movie came in 1987. I don't even know how big Arnold Schwarzenegger was then. He might have been big then. Was Conan the Barbarian out before then? Either way, this is one of those movies where, like I said, I don't know why I started liking it so much, but getting this element of an enemy that you couldn't see, that one dude is chasing a group of trained military guys who, that's another thing, that this was the military of military movies, as far as having those cliche dudes, you know, the guy with the cigar all the time, or the guy, the tough talkers, you know, all that cliche shit of the big macho guys in these type of movies, especially coming out in 1987. Shout out Bill Duke, one of my favorite characters in this movie. Shane Black, like I said, there's a phenomenal cast in this movie. But you should know this movie, but you basically got this group of army guys who are getting sent into the jungle. I can't remember, was the main mission to rescue? It wasn't to rescue somebody, it was to see what's going on. They was looking for a team that went missing. I can't remember. I remember how the movie go, but I forgot why they was on this mission and whatnot. I just know they go into the jungle and they start finding all these bodies that's hanging upside down, that's being skinned down, and they thinking it's a group of people doing this shit, not knowing it's just this one individual, and it's not even a person, it's not even a man. It's just some great action sequences. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I said I love him, man. Love him in these type of movies, bro. Like I said, Terminator, T2, top five movie. Oh yeah, that's definitely in my top 5. Not top, this ain't my top 10, but hey, I think one of the main things with this movie is you get to you get to invested in this cast. You get invested in this group of army dudes, starting with Dutch, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, but you get invested in them. To be honest, dudes don't start dying until like the end. So what, towards the end of the movie, and in the end, it's like that, boom, shit just started going. Let everybody start dropping, boom, 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 until, like I said, the movie came in 1987. I'm pretty sure you done seen Predator, but everybody knocked off until it's finally Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're not even sure he gonna make it. Like, it's one of them things too, is that ultimate showdown. Even though Arnold Schwarzenegger is really not no match one-on-one with this nigga, right? Really, the Predator. And the thing about the type of individual the Predator is, he just don't want to kill you. He wants to find that one dude that can match up with him. That's okay. You want to step toe to toe? All right, let's do this then. Like, he strips down all his extra gadgets. The Predator strips down everything. He takes away his weaponry. He takes off his mask. Like, he's a straight up warrior. The Predator is a warrior, and I really would have enjoyed seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover. By the way, Predator 2, I'm a fan of Predator 2. I enjoy Predator 2. I think Danny Glover could stand toe-to-toe with the Predator, and I was really, really hoping they was going to do something with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know why they didn't, or maybe there was too much money to give Arnold Schwarzenegger, because I mean, coming down the line, he started getting bigger and bigger, bigger, so maybe they didn't want to dish that money out, but I'm thinking like, hey, y'all, that's box office right there. And I know Predator was still popular. I mean, look at now, they still making Predator movies. But this movie right here in particular is just got some very, very phenomenal action scenes, man. And to be honest, it's a little good bit of horror in this, man. Especially when they don't know who, or they finally find out that, not find out, but they start to figure out that this is some they trying to figure out this ain't just a group of people. This is some individual, especially Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the way he starts knocking people off, man, this shit is just crazy, bro. Like, to have the techniques to turn invisible, bro, and then you got Bill Duke's character coming in with that big ass minigun, shooting the whole damn jungle up. My man come out there, we didn't hit nothing. Like, what the fuck is going? Get to the chopper. This is just one of them, man, classic movies. This is that movie where you's cleaning, you doing something in the house, and this shit pop up. You like, oh, so I'm about to watch Predator. Facts. This is facts. I've always done this, bro. When Predator come on and I just see it, I'm glancing, I'm doing something in the house. I'm like, oh, snap, Predator on. But hey, I'm about to sit down and watch this. I mean, nowadays it's right there on demand. But I'm just saying, this is definitely one of those ones that I had to come back and just jump back into and rehash. And so, like I said, my favorite characters: Dutch, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bill Duke. And there's one more person is I can't remember his name, but damn, he said it's on the circle like what got such and such so spooked. I can't think of his name, but it's the Indian guy with the big ass blade that stand up there and he about to go fight one on one against the Predator. Then you hear his ass scream. Ah! I was like, oh shit. Now that's a good scene though, because this big tough ass Indian dude, he's slicing a blade against his chest. He on some Rambo shit. And all of a sudden you hear this nigga scream. Hard military dude screaming in the damn jungle. You see Arnold Schwarzenegger turning around like, oh shit. And man, like, I don't know. This is another one of those movies where you got this good old cast and you're like, damn, they killing him. Damn, they killed him. You think about it, Apollo. They knocked my man Apollo out for real, for real. I don't know how big Apollo was though when this movie came out. Was the Rocky? Man, I have to go back and see the years. Rocky movies, this how they align. But the main thing I really love about this movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Predator at the end battling each other. Arnold trying to set up these traps and whatnot, and the Predator like, you think I don't see you? Like, he sit down there and Predator sit there like, nah, buddy. It's definitely one of those great scenes. And the thing I really enjoy though, Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of outmaneuvering the Predator, and he actually getting the one up on him. And you get a moment where the Predator actually like, okay, you got me, but if I'm going out, you going out too. Beep, beep, beep. Sitting there just laughing, bro. And you got Arnold doing that famous run. You know how all the action stars used to do that famous run and explosion in the background. Only thing he didn't have was that Sylvester Stallone. Ah! But definitely, man, Predator is definitely top 10 movies of all time in my list. It's one of the ones you can always go back to. This movie came out in 1987, and to me, it still can stand up to the best of these other movies that's out here today. Even the newer Predator movies, Alien vs. Predator, Alien vs. Predator Requiem, the Predators, which I am a fan of that recent Predators that came out, directed by, was it Freddie Rodriguez? Robert Rodriguez, I think. Either way, I was pretty much enjoyed that, but they did try to throw all that extra first Predator moments in there. You know, you got Adrian Brody running around like Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. But what's the other one they came out with recently, directed by Shane Black? I ain't really like that one too much, man. I really feel like they was rehashing some Alien vs. Predator type stuff. I don't know, man. But anyway, I really did enjoy this, and I really love to see Arnold and Danny Glover team up. Cause like I said, just seeing that one scene with Danny Glover at the end of Predator 2, and you got the little alien thing up there, and it's like, oh, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna bring Arnold? Like, damn, why they didn't do that? But as far as the series, Predator, this is definitely my favorite one. This is definitely my favorite one, not just because of the survival techniques as far as death. I love those type of movies. I just do. When you got these group of people, then you're not knowing who's gonna survive, but it was the cast, man. This cast. You enjoy this cast, hearing them talk, hearing them intertwine with each other, them going back and forth with the quick but definitely the Predator, and having this enemy that you can't see, and having this basically almost unstoppable enemy. Motherfucker got like laser weapons and shit, shooting out rockets and shit, can turn invisible. I mean, how was you gonna stop this guy? And to see Arnold Schwarzenegger start to think and start to use certain things, rubbing the mud all over him. Yeah, I love those type of scenes, and that's why I'm a huge fan of this movie. But I just wanted to go back and rehash and give my little quick review of Predator. Retro review 1987. I'm definitely a huge fan of it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about Predator? Is it one of y'all favorites in 1987? Would y'all go back and watch this when it's coming across the TV, when you just doing something, you just sit down and like, hey, I gotta watch Predator? Let me know in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. This is the road to 200 subs, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody viewing my videos. It's much appreciated, man. We out.
But it sees the heat of our bodies and the heat of our fear.
Whatever it is out there, it killed Hopper. And now it wants us.
It kills for pleasure.
He was skinned alive.
It hunts for sport.
It's killing